Hello and welcome back to Phantasy Star 4. I got it right this time. Uh, right now, we're in the dungeon. And, whoa, what's this? Are these giant hearts? They look like giant hearts. Yeah, what is this? Oh my god, what is that? Oh, wow, I get into a battle right before the boss battle. And yes, that is a boss battle. We will have to fight that. I should have bought some tonics before I actually have gone in here. I mean, the boss battle really isn't anything. It's just you hit it a bunch of times and it dies. The first boss battle was really challenging, to be honest. It just spawns a bunch of things and, well, not a bunch of things, but it spawns Xanafalgs, and it spawns two of them at a time. If you don't kill both of them before he gets to a turn, then he will. Jesus, I can't speak. He will hit you with a very hard attack. Now, I actually failed this boss once when I was a child. I don't know how I failed this boss, considering it's so easy. Might as well have Han get everybody vision so we can actually hit our attacks. Because when you're low level, you're gonna be missing a lot. Oh, I should have put center on Chaz. Wait, hold on. No, center's the shift is the attack damage. I'm gonna have Chaz kill the Xanafalgs, and I'm gonna have Han restoring HP. But for now, Han can't do anything, so I'm just gonna have an attack. Jesus, that's a friggin' damage buff. And I'm gonna have Alice shift Han so he can actually take out the minions. Because I don't want Chaz taking out the minions, he just does too much damage for that. Okay, good, I got it before, Han attacked. So yeah, that's the strategy to this, just kill its minions and you're basically fine. Use Vortex on the main boss and Chaz's attacks, and use Han to take off the Xanafalgs. This isn't really entertaining because I don't have my entertaining voice right now. Are you entertained now? No, that's not my entertaining voice. That's more like my annoying voice. And there's a Vortex, 60 flat 60 damage. And that was a critical hit by Chaz. So, this is a boss. A very easy boss. Like, you can come into this boss injured at 1 HP, and you can still beat it as long as, Xanafalgs don't kill you. So, I'm gonna be a bit more realistic, and I'm gonna say like around 5 HP. Yeah. Very easy boss battle. But apparently Chaz sucks, even though he did like 36 damage, which is a lot at level 2. Well, I guess she has a point. 36 damage really isn't that much. Considering you do like thousands of damage later in the... I forgot in this game. Does the damage reach into the thousands, or does it go into like the hundreds? I forgot. I think it goes into the thousands, yeah. So yeah. What if Han was making these? I forgot to react to this. Han thinks Professor Holt was doing this, and it's like... More battles! I'm going to eventually start cutting these out, but because they're not that long, I might as well keep them in. And it gives me more time to speak. Alright, recording's still going on. The recording HUD wasn't on for a second. Victory. Han leveled up, and I think now Chaz doesn't level up. And Han learns water, a very useful technique for a very wimpy character. Again, I'm calling him Wimpy most of the time because he pretty much is Wimpy. So yeah, let me just show off the water technique. And yeah, that's basically it. There are elemental techniques. There's water, fire, and gravity, I think. I'm missing one. Oh, also, I forgot to show this off on Alice as well. She has Foy, which is fire. Oh yeah, there's thunder, which Chaz can use. And that's going to be very useful on, because Alice has fire, Helen has water, and Chaz has thunder, meaning they can use the Tri-Blaster triple technique. If Han, if we ever get around to that. So let's kill these enemies, and hopefully Chaz will level up so I can show the Tri-Blaster technique. Tri-Blaster triple tech, as we call it in Chrono Trigger. But this isn't Chrono Trigger. It's a game equivalent to Chrono Trigger. And yes, I will be overpraising this game a lot, because I just love this game so much. And let's talk to the principal. What's wrong? You seem upset. I want to be talking through the very important cutscenes, by the way, only. So yeah, like basically cutscenes that involve plot and stuff. Were you able to defeat those monsters? Yes, but there is something I want to ask you. What? Is it just my imagination that I saw some strange things in the basement? Oh. Stop beating around the bush. Someone keeping information from me is the 6th most dangerous thing in the world. Alright already. I'll tell you what I know. You are aware of the recent outbreak of a new breed of monster. Oh yes, thanks to the outbreak, I'm not hurting for work. 3 months ago, Holt identified First Valley as the origin of the outbreak. He went to investigate. He says he discovered the remains of an ancient and advanced civilization. The investigation team brought back the monster breeding capsules and immediately set forth on their second investigative mission. But not one of them came back. Yes, that's right, Han. And despite all this, you didn't send out a rescue team? And ban entry to Birth Valley? No. I was trying to send out a rescue team, but something happened. At that moment, a man who called himself Theo appeared before my eyes. Theo, I've heard of him. That fake magician. And this is a flashback, if you don't know. It's like Theo doesn't just like walk into the room, say some stuff, and go out. This is exactly what I thought when I played this game when I was younger. Oh, my dear principal of Matavia Academy. How are you doing? Who are you? My name is Theo the Black Magician. Oh, so what's a black mage doing in this game? They're supposed to be in Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. Do not intrude on Birth Valley. What do you mean? In the future, if you ever let anyone set foot in Birth Valley... That's my best scream for that guy. Let me make something clear. There is no need for you to go to Birth Valley. It's related to the research team. So that's why the Birth Valley situation wasn't announced. And also why you tried to keep a lid on the monster situation. But what is this all about? Remains of an ancient advanced civilization and Theo? It seems like these are signs of something to come. I need to help the professor. I'm going to Birth Valley. This is egg-laying season for sandworms, so be careful. Alice? We'll tag along for 300% plus expenses. Deal. Birth Valley is to the northeast. Let's hurry. And we get more money from Han, even though he was already in our party and his money should be mixed with ours. But, not plot. Yes, I'm blaming plot for that one. Alright, so... I didn't show much of the town before, but you can go into the town before you go into the dungeon. But I went into the dungeon because I'm pro. And I have played this game a lot of times to actually have, like, a solid strategies down for most of the boss fights. Although I don't remember most of them. But I probably will. And one sad thing about this game is most of the boss fights are just beat it with a hard stick. You can use beat it with a hard stick strategy for most of the bosses. And I don't think there's counterattacking for the bosses either, so it kind of sucks. You know, turn-based strategy, but no counterattacking. So yeah, the thing that I like about Final Fantasy IV, Phantasy Star, is that it's one of the easiest of the games, because if you've ever played Final Fantasy II or Final Fantasy III, they were pretty freaking difficult. I'm not gonna lie, those were the hardest RPGs I have ever played. Harder than Final Fantasy 1, I might add. Final Fantasy 2 was a bit easier, but Final Fantasy 3, I just could not understand the battle system in that game. Which is why I'm never going to Let's Play them. Yes, I'm never going to Let's Play any of those games, because I could not beat it. I mean, I will probably make like an episode where I play through a bit of it and show you how much I suck at the game, but yeah, I'm not gonna be making a complete Let's Play of the game. For Phantasy Star, for Phantasy Star 2 though, however, I did get through some large chunk of the game, but not through a lot. And this is the overworld. You can save with the pause menu. You can control the message speed, so I'm gonna put it to fast because, well, I've seen all of this. Battle speed, basically how fast the battle goes. I'm gonna set it to 1 just because battle speed doesn't really matter in this game, because it just makes your attacks go by faster. So yeah, overworld, large overworld. You don't have a map unlike the Final Fantasy games, so that kind of sucks. Here we reach a new enemy, Crawler. Again, they're not susceptible to any type of elemental damage. They just beat it with a hard stick and it dies. So yeah. Anyways, I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna arrive at the next town and then I'm gonna save. And slice it. I always wonder how Alice's boomerang comes back to her. It goes through enemies and then comes back to her and doesn't slice her hand. So, yeah. Boomerangs in this game, don't understand them. So yeah, if we try to go in here, this guy's gonna block us off, because we have to go in there later for plot reasons. So yeah, he's making a sandworm match. Didn't Alice say something about them? That they're breeding? Yeah. Nah, that's not gonna hurt later. Totally not gonna hurt later. So yeah, rest at the end. I guess I can keep going and show off the shop. What does this guy have to say? Did you see this quicksand? It's spreading and spreading. Oh, also, yeah, I forgot to show that off. Well, show that, not show that off. But there's a castle over there. We can't touch that castle yet. Because the quicksand's in the way. There's an item shop, but I care not for it. There's a weapons shop. This is where I want to go to. Let's buy some weapons here. We can get a dagger. Those are for Chaz and Hen. Okay, so what I like about this is that it shows who can equip the items, but it doesn't show whether it upgrades their item or not. But most shops, they upgrade the items. So yeah, I'm just gonna get a steel sword for Chaz. I'm gonna give Chaz's daggers to Han. Or Han. Boomerangs, don't get those, they're the same weapon. I'm gonna get 2 slashes for Alice, because Alice has been using only 1 boomerang this entire game. So yeah. You can get shields, but they're not worth it. Unless you can equip them on hand, but again, not worth it. Everybody don't buy any armor, because everybody already has armor. So I'm gonna equip everything. Alice, equip slashers on her. Chaz, equip the steel sword. They're 2-handed, so you can't equip any shields. And for Han, I'm gonna remove his leather shield and give him hunting knives, because his attack damage sucks, even though he's mostly a mage. And that's it. So that was part 2 of Final Phantasy Star 4. Hope you've enjoyed watching. This is Marcus OMG. I forgot to say my name in the first episode, and I'm signing off.